Have you ever wondered how living in the medieval times would be, especially during the Black Plague? This game here really caught me by surprise, in a good way. A Plague Tale's Innocence is an action-adventure stealth game with horror elements set in 14th century France during the Hundred Year War and the Black Plague era. You play as Amicia alongside her brother Hugo as they try to escape the French Inquisition. I want to welcome everyone to Deck Bros, the channel dedicated to the Steam Deck. In this series, we'll be testing out just about every game in our Steam library from A to Z, showing off our recommended settings to give you the best experience and to answer the question, will it deck? In this video, I'll be prioritizing graphic fidelity and frame rate. First off, we will be going into the in-game settings. So under graphics, what we're looking at is the screen resolution. I have that set at 1024 by 576, which is the lowest that the game could possibly do. With this setting, I have also applied FSR on the Steam Deck to allow the game to appear in much more greater fidelity. Graphics settings is also on low. I will now be showcasing an early scene in the game, about 15 minutes in. Chapter 1, The Derune Legacy. Before we dive right into the action, I do want to showcase what settings I have on the Steam Deck itself. So here in Performance, I have the frame rate limit set to off. However, that isn't really necessary, which I could just set it to 60 as well. The thermal power limit is at 9 watts with FSR turned on and FSR sharpness set to 5.
Hugo, come here.
What's happening?
Shh.
To give a little backstory, the French Inquisition just arrived and are looking for Hugo, which is the brother. Hugo has a condition that has not been told yet in the game.
What the hell are you doing?
Let's go.
Huh? Leave him alone! Shut your mouth! He belongs to the Inquisition.
But he's just a child. You've lost your mind.
Should have handed over the child. There you go.
Oh no.
Leia,
I don't know anything. There you go. That'll teach you.
no.
I do want to turn your guys' attention to the top left where it says the frames per second. As you can see, it is hitting a steady 58 to 60 frames per second, which is really good. And looking at the quality of the game, you could see that not much detail is being missed. Even set to low, the game looks really fantastic. You can see all the details of the ground here, the lighting.
Find mother.
Just everything looks really nice at this setting with this FSR sharpness.
Oh my god. Louise.
So here, I'm just going to let the gameplay play out just a little bit. So you could take in the gripping story and the amazing voice acting in this game that's going on right now.
We need to
After that, I will transition into what it looks like actually on the Steam Deck itself.
No, Amicia.
We have to keep going.
Where are your mistress's notes? Speak up. Don't make me hurt you again.
I have no idea. I only do the laundry.
This is your last chance. Tell us what you know about your mistress's research.
Even if I knew, I wouldn't say anything. Lady Beatrice is a good soul.
Right? Still needs to be searched. Where do you think you're going?
Alright, so now I do want to transition over to how the game looks on the Steam Deck itself. So here I'll be showing you off a little bit more gameplay. This scene on the Steam Deck here is actually the very intro of the game. After a little bit of introduction of the characters, of her talking to her father. Now they're just walking back to town.
Your beast thinks with its stomach, as usual.
Well, there's something you both have in common.
There really is no shy of detail when it comes to these settings here. The leaves falling, the foliage and the grass on the deck itself is very nice to see. The light beaming through the trees.
Look, your mother's ribbon is still here. This is where I courted her, you know.
Yes, Father, I know. If only she could come with us.
Coming to the end of this video,
Have obligations.
I'd like to say I've really been enjoying my time with A Plague Tale's Innocence on the Steam Deck, and definitely recommend more people to play it.
Such authority.
I would say this genre of game really isn't my typical type of game that I go for, but the story really makes me want to come back for more.
All have obligations. I have to manage these lands. Your mother has to take care of your brother, and you.
And I
So there you have it, folks. Be sure to like and subscribe for more, and to join us in our journey on Will It Deck.
We're here for you.
We are also open to suggestions on what videos you would like us to cover, so definitely make sure to leave us a comment down below. We at Deck Bros are also happy to answer any questions you guys may have as well. Hope you all have a good one. Peace out.